Hello, listeners. Hello, guests. Thank you for listening to Open Comms Radio, your Star Citizen call-in show. You can call in any week. You just join us on our Discord. This week is very, very special. We have Lens Nation joining us. Lens Nation, you can find him on YouTube. You can find him on Instagram and Twitch and all the social media platforms. Um, Check out Lens Nation. Lens Nation does a lot of artwork, a lot of cool short sketch shows, and he joins us this week to talk all things Star Citizen. It was a really good episode, a long episode, a two-parter. So this right here is part one of our episode, our show, our time with Lens Nation. Thank you for listening. There it is, one more time. Open Comms Radio, your Star Citizen call-in show, coming to you every week, every Wednesday at 9 p.m. Eastern Time, 6 p.m. Pacific Time. Lens, what time is it for you right now?
Um, 5 minutes to 9.
5 minutes to 9. Lens Nation is joining us this morning on Open Comms Radio, a very, very special guest. You can check him out, Lens Nation on YouTube, Lens Nation on Blue Sky, Lens Nation.
Uh,
Uh,
Not on Blue Sky, bro. I
I
haven't.
tagged you on Blue Sky.
I'm
As of
gonna.
10 minutes from
Yeah, I'm
now,
not.
Lens Nation on Blue Sky.
We can talk about Blue Sky, but Twitter,
It's got
Twitter
your
a lot.
logo.
I am on Blue Sky, but I don't use it anymore. It's
Oh my gosh.
it did. Yeah, they keep logging me out every second day, and I can't post videos there. So it's not a very functional platform. I admire it, but they missed their opportunity. They should have
Called it.
reined in more
Told you,
people.
Jar
And
Jar.
Oh my gosh. Well, I'm not managing that website, okay? It was weird because you didn't like it, you didn't retweet it, you didn't do anything. I felt like, oh man, here I am. Or what do you call it when you do it on Blue Sky? Re-blued it?
oh yeah,
Rebooted it.
it has a word for it. Oh, I forgot the name. I forgot.
Well, that doesn't matter. You don't need to remember that. You don't need to remember anything. All you need to do is be here. Be here with us on Open Comms Radio, your Star Citizen call-in show. Everyone and anyone can call in whenever they'd like, usually when we're live. Um, and the way it goes is every week we play the game Star Citizen. Duke, you played the game this week.
I did. I did play.
Phew, thank goodness, dude.
Just this week. I get in there. I still haven't done PTU though.
Yeah, well, that's the main thing right now. We do have a PTU patch coming up. What is it, 4.7? Rock Breaker. Yeah, inventory, crafting, all the goodiness. Um, but speaking of goodies, you don't have to wait until the patch comes out. You can just go to Lens Nation's
The
channel,
giveaway.
check out all his
Oh, I
cool
thought you
art.
were gonna do your giveaway plug.
Oh, my giveaway oh, you're getting ahead of me here. You're getting ahead of me. We
We'll get
actually
there.
the show started early, so the giveaway ends in 3 minutes. If you are listening live, you guys can sign up to the giveaway right now. We're giving away 2 Steam games today, and we're gonna do that in a little bit. The giveaway, of course, brought to you by Cruise Lux. But if you did check out Lens Nation's channel, you'd know that Lens is a family man and a recovering loot box hoarder.
Loot Goblin.
Loot Goblin.
Yep. Guilty. Yep.
Do you I was earlier this evening playing Oblivion, the Elder Scrolls, and I'm running around there and I'm taking everything, you know. But I find that I don't do that in Star Citizen. But Lens,
My son is a bigger loot goblin. Like I'm still okay. Like he is just insane.
okay, he's taking everything, picking it
He's
all up.
even if I ask him for something in the game, like, oh yeah, I don't have a med pen.
Yeah.
He just ignores me completely.
Oh, he.
Like go
He's a
to
hoarder. He's not a loot goblin. He's a
he
Yeah,
hoarder.
yeah
he's gonna be a billionaire.
he's the isn't that the next level of being a little goblin? Like,
Hoarding it.
like be a hoarder then. Yeah, he ignores me completely. Like I kid you not, if I go into Star Citizen
Yeah.
right now, in my hangar on Microtech, there are items sitting on the floor. Okay, there's a backpack, there's a med gun, there is a box which has arms in it and legs in it, and there's a story behind it why they're just sitting there.
Do tell, please.
Well, you have to tell the story.
Lo and
Don't keep us
behold.
waiting.
While I tell you the story, and it's a true story, and I can also go into the game and I can grab you a screenshot of that before the new patch drops. But that's been sitting there since the patch. Can you drop me your Twitter link in the DM because I want to tag you in the post?
We're not on we're not on
Because
Twitter. It's too much. I
oh,
can't do the Insta. I
Here,
can't
yeah.
do it all.
okay,
You know how
See, this
long
is
it
this
okay,
took
is
me
what
to
we
okay,
were
get
talking about
verified on Blue
before,
Sky?
Lens.
okay. What I'll do is I'll then post the Twitch then. Twitch. Okay, let me just do this because otherwise I will forget about it. Okay. We're talk. Okay, this is it. I'm just gonna make a post then. Just made the post. Okay, tell the story. The true story. So when this new patch dropped, right?
Yeah.
We you remember there was a bug where your inventory just disappeared. Do you remember
Oh
that?
yeah. Yeah. It
A
was a
lot of
feature.
people had nothing. Yeah, they had nothing. Even the items you have actually bought with real money, you had nothing. So I was one of those people. I had nothing at all. I just had the original spawn suit, and we were supposed to go in and do some machinima shoot
Hmm.
for a Percy's video that I'm editing, and he had everything, and we were on microdec, and I was like, "Oi, can I grab some stuff from you? Just give me some of the stuff."
He, your
It's like,
son.
okay, Dad. Yeah, my son. He's
Yeah.
12 years old. Um, what do you want, Dad? Give me a helmet which has a crosshair on it, and I need to carry a backpack. So give me I want a heavy backpack, so give me a heavy core.
Hmm.
Okay. Gives me a helmet, gives me a core, and gives me a backpack and runs away. And I knew what he was doing. I knew he's ignoring me, and he's like, okay, what about arms and legs? Why do you need them? It's like, what? Are you doing this with me? You have Nine Tails stuff. Like you loot the bunkers all the time. Can you not just give me a Nine Tails arms and legs? You don't need them. And I
You're saving
really
up for
got
retirement, Lens, I hope, right?
no, I was really angry. Really like what?
Yeah.
Are you this
This is your spawn.
crazy
This is
about
your blood.
and then and he know I started giving him the silent treatment, and he's like, okay, I'll give you everything, Dad. What do you want? What do you want? It got very serious, so he started giving me stuff. He started putting down the arms and legs and everything, and it's like I don't need them, and I will never ever ask you for anything in the game from now on. And I've left them there. He's that level of a loot goblin.
Hmm. Hmm.
True story. It got very serious.
It sounds like it's a power thing with him.
I don't know. He's a very good
Father
kid,
son power dynamics? No,
but he likes
no.
to. Oh, he likes to hoard, man. He just doesn't even want to give away one of hundreds of the nine tail items he has.
Hmm.
Like he got offered a Kraken by Chris Roberts in Enter Atmosphere 2956, and he refused to take that. But then his
What?
challenge coin came up in the giveaway, and he wasn't there, and he cried to sleep for that. He's got his priorities all over the place, man.
Your Chris Roberts offered your child a Kraken, which is like
Yeah,
$1,000 or something.
yeah. I don't know how much it is, but he didn't want it. Because
Have you thought about
it's
getting a
it's the
new
same
kid?
skit that you linked in the post. Remember that? Like
Oh
that
yeah,
has a
yeah.
clickbait thumbnail. So we did the skit and all that. So Chris and Sandy saw it, and they offered him a crack. And it's like we want you to have a crack. I said, I don't know. I mean, it's a longer story than that, but then Atmo did giveaways with the challenge coins, and we of course everybody would get one challenge coin. So we had three. He had to leave the venue because he's underage, and the giveaways took place at 11:30 or so. And both of his challenge coins, one for him and one for my wife, they both came up. 86 and 87. I don't know what the giveaway was, but he couldn't claim them, and then he cried. I told him, it's like, you should have given me the challenge coins. Why didn't you leave them with me? And same problem. He didn't want to leave them with me. I asked him, leave your challenge coins with me.
Hold on, Leslie.
No.
Did you say your wife? You roped
Yeah.
your wife into this lifestyle too?
Oh, no. She doesn't play Star Citizen at all.
She's just there to
She
collect the coin.
doesn't. No. No. Do you know about Enter Atmosphere 2956?
Is that the Atmo event?
Yeah. So I was the race analyst there, and I was also participating in the PvP tournament as a streamer.
All right. How'd
And I
you do?
am. Oh no, the PvP got cancelled, but the race analysis, because I do shoutcasting for racing a lot, so I'm heavily involved with Atmo and NZ racing.
Okay.
So that's what I love doing, like commentating on races. So I've been very, very involved with Atmo. I'm doing the Gravity Rush as well. So and I did the artworks. That's where it started. The T-shirts that you see at the Manchester
Very cool.
Citizen Con, the merch that you have seen people wear, the devs wear in the CIG episodes and stuff. So I've done the artwork for all of them, and I did those for Enter Atmosphere 2956, which happened in Sydney. CIG came back to Australia after 10 years, mate. 12 years? I don't know.
It's gonna be another
And
12. That was it.
yeah, they're not coming back, man.
No way. They're like, we
Nobody
did
comes
that.
to Australia.
We're gonna go to Hong Kong
Yeah,
again.
yeah.
Yeah, that'll be
Oh,
for
they
a
got
1.0 launch.
Yeah, they're
They're
gonna go
not
to
coming.
Taipei or something.
Yeah, China is a big market, mate. So I was involved in that, and then Crucian from Atmo was like, "Would you like to do the race analysis for the racing exhibition?" I said yes, but I wanted to, of course, take. And my son was invited because he's been playing since he was 8, and we do machinimas together and everything. And then we did the skit thingy and everything. So I was like, I want him to go there because I want him to understand the power of the community. Because he hangs out with people who are like in their 50s and their 60s. And I think he's having a really, he's getting a really good perspective on life. I kid you not. And he really knows the game. He knows the game way more than I do. He's been helping out a lot of YouTubers with their content. Like, this is not all he does. His time is very limited in the Star Citizen, but he absorbs it very quickly. And this is the only game he plays along with Hell Let Loose and the original Call of Duty.
Whoa,
He's very, very
you mean the original
yeah.
Call of Duty?
Yes,
How does he play
1996
this?
Call of Duty. Because I gave it to him. Because I've been a gamer all my life. I wanted him to only play the games that I think are worth learning something
Yeah.
and enjoying in a beautiful way. He hasn't played Overwatch, Apex Legends, even Minecraft. He's not. I don't let him play those games, and I explain it to him why not. So he only plays very selective games, which we think are worth it. We play Valheim together. We play SnowRunner together. We play Roadcraft together. So most of the games we play together.
That's a lot of games.
But there's a lot of games. Yeah,
Can you play
weekends we pick one.
Yeah, can you play Call of Duty online?
No,
There's
we don't
not
play that
online.
together. That's
Okay.
his. Because when he started playing Star Citizen, he was only 8. He asked me, "Can I play this?" That was his first game ever. Was Star Citizen, and he said, "Can I play this?" It's like, "Are you really interested in this game?" Yes. So I bought him a pack and gave myself my very first referral. And we would do bunkers, and when the Ninetales would come out of their closet every now and then, he would run from his PC to my PC. They're coming out. They're gonna kill me, and he's dead. So that was like, okay, you need to learn FPS gameplay. You need to play Call of Duty. So he started playing Call of Duty, the original. And he fell in love with Call of Duty. He fell in love with World War II and the whole story, not story,
Yeah.
but he fell in love with the whole machine that World War history is. And he became crazy about that. He's gone to very, very next level. He picks the museums where we need to go. So most of our time is spent in museums now with aircraft and tanks and armor. So I think education, man, gaming is education.
Very good. Very
So
good.
that's why he plays the original Call of Duties.
Yeah. Well, Lenz, you know how this goes. You've heard the show before. What we do is we invite people up here to take our calls. And this week's question, maybe you've been able to figure it out, maybe not. Can I play Star Citizen with my kids? That's the question. We have Bill, who I think is our first today. I think we're going to do Bill and then Lord Anubis. Bill, welcome to Open Comms Radio, your Star Citizen call-in show. You're here live with Jar Jar Jabroni, Duke Later II, and our special guest, Lens Nation, this week. Bill, can I play Star Citizen with my kids?
Yeah, I think you can.
All right,
Thanks
that
for
was
coming
it. That
up,
was
Bill.
Bill's answer, everybody.
Yeah.
Wrapping up.
Yeah, we did it. No, I just think like I've been trying to think a lot about the game lately because like the perspective or the aspect of the game is so huge, and I think you could use that as some sort of, I don't know, learning experience for the child or children about how big the universe actually is, like how small and insignificant we really are.
So if you really want to depress your children, that would be a good
Yeah,
one. Yeah.
but I mean, and
Which you
there's
do.
not. I mean, all of our children now have seen shooter games and stuff, but you can show them that it's more than that. Mining, salvaging.
You know, Bill, I'm
doing what-
glad you bring that up because the other day I was like, I want to play a game, but I don't want to like kill anything.
Mhm.
You know? Am I the
Yeah.
only one who feels this way?
No, 100%.
Yeah, I just want to like sit back and chill and do something. And I almost played Star Citizen. We can talk about that in a minute.
I think you can play truck games for that. That's what we do. And we just play SnowRunner or ETS2 or ATS2. Those are the perfect games for that.
Are those
Just chill.
a truck driving through the snow? Is it like
Mhm.
a sim?
Oh no, SnowRunner is not that. SnowRunner is the name has snow, but it is none of that. It's a very, very
What is SnowRunner?
physicalized. It's a truck game, but it's not like. Do you know about the American Truck Simulator and Euro Truck Simulator? Those are your like proper truck driving games, like the big rigs and everything. But SnowRunner is very specialized in the sense that you have to shift down low gears. You're driving in the mud mostly, and the ground deforms to your inputs. So if you drive through one patch of an area multiple times, the mud keeps getting more tough to drive through. So it's a very, very slow game, and you need to do deliveries and do missions and open the areas and scout. It's good. It's not that good, but it's good.
Interesting. All right, Chris, you heard that. We need the ground to deform under our ground vehicles and get muddy.
Oh no, don't tell him. Don't. Let's not give him that
We
idea.
call him
No,
Feature
One
Creep Duke.
more years. Yep.
no, no, no. Please no.
Bill, you got some chitlins at home, huh?
Yeah, I have one.
You got one chitlin. Have you tried to introduce your child to the wonderful world of Star Citizen?
Yeah, whenever I'm playing it, she's always like, "Oh wow, what is that?" And I tell her, and she's like, "Oh, cool." And then she watches, and like, she just likes the graphics and like how good it really looks.
Mm.
But
I
she's
mean,
almost,
that's a big part of it.
you know, yeah, it really is. But I mean, she's almost 16 now, so she just, if it doesn't involve her phone or her car or her friends, she doesn't really give a shit about it.
That makes sense. Yeah. Yeah, Lens, you probably only got a couple more years.
Yeah, we were talking about that yesterday with my friends as well. Like, he's good now, but he's gonna be at that age. It's like I hope he stays true. Let's see.
He'll come back.
Yeah,
Girls are only interesting for so long.
we were all there, right? We
Narcissists
were all
forever.
there. Yeah.
At what
And then-
age do you hit when women are no longer interesting?
I know. We'll let you know.
Wrong
Yeah,
question.
okay. Very
I
good.
think the answer to that really depends on how you live your life currently. Like for me, I'm almost 40 now, single, been single for like 10 years. I don't really care about them. Like it's nice to have them come around every now and then, but I don't want them sticking around or like I got stuff going on. I got to play Star Citizen or I got to go do something else that's more fun.
Babe, there's an event.
Yeah, I gotta get this cargo. I gotta get this mold. I gotta take it
There's
over
mold
there.
in left
I gotta
field.
get this mold.
I gotta take the new stuff back and show the people. Like, I got stuff going on here. I don't have time for you.
Yeah, it's been a good time recently with the events, and we have another one coming up in 4.7 heavy industrial event. Uh, Bill, perfect Bill, did you manage to make it into the PTU this week?
Not yet. I did see there was just another update for it today. So
Yep.
since my media libraries, making me mad, I might jump on and play.
Yeah, they're pushing out updates left and right here with this one. It's very quick. I'm hoping that kind of like cadence continues.
Yes.
That's the plan.
Right.
That was the promise.
Oh, don't say the
Because
P word.
Squadron is feature complete.
Do we have any clue on when that's coming?
Oh, what, 3 months ago we did a video, will Star Citizen release in 2026? And the
What?
kind of consensus was, well, they really have to start advertising by like March, latest early
No,
April.
That's what
no,
I was
but they
thinking.
talked about that. They have made it clear that they will not do that. They will not go into a long marketing campaign. They will wait till they are ready, and then they will do a short campaign. I also spoke to Zalo about that at Sydney, and he said that, yeah, we're not really going to focus on a long marketing campaign.
Because why would they, right? I mean, the word's been out about the game for over a decade.
Do
Everyone
you
sort of,
guys, yeah, do you guys think that's a smart decision? Like, if you were CIG and you were in that predicament, would you do a long marketing campaign or?
I would do a short one. I think they're
Yeah.
right.
Hmm,
Because, like I said, the word is out there. There's
hmm.
also already so much doubt out there, right? And so many naysayers. So if you've got a really prolonged marketing campaign, it just gives all those bored, desperate journalists time to bring up all the, all the missed deadlines and all the bugs and yada yada yada. Whereas if they're confident that it's ready and it's going to be good, then they should just be like, hey, it's coming out, next month or 2 months from
Yep.
now. Here it is. Boom, boom, boom. Here's like maybe 3 videos, and now it's in your hands. You know, balls to the walls. We're confident. Here it is, and then let people play it. And I think that's how they're feeling. I think they are, hopefully, feeling confident that it's gonna work out.
Oh, you're
What do you
setting us
reckon,
all for
Jar?
disappointment. I'm ever the pessimist on this one.
Hmm.
I don't think it's coming out this year. I think he's
Ah,
gonna say, "Oh, we needed to reshoot some Gillian Anderson scenes." And we'll be like, "But we
mute.
saw her. She
Hmm.
died." He's like, "Yeah, we're gonna rework the whole beginning because we showed it to you, so now it's spoiled. So we're just gonna rework it a bit."
Yeah, I do see the website. It
I,
does say 2026, but
hmm.
It's
Maybe not.
yeah.
Maybe I'm too much of a negative Nancy.
No,
we've been
but
through it.
I agree with you, Jar Jar. I am the same. I don't think it's releasing in 2026, but I also agree on the whole idea of like, yep, let's not do a long marketing campaign. Uh, so either what Duke said, exactly that, like the word is already out there and people know about it, so there's no reason to really set the expectations. Or what the reason is that, well, the game is actually not ready. Why do a marketing campaign when it's not even coming out? So it
Oof,
can be either of those.
that hurts.
Well, we are going to move on to our next caller. We have a first-time caller down in the waiting room right now. Before we do that, though, a couple comments here in chat. Um,
Oh,
Hobo says they
I'm
need to
watching
do
it on Twitch.
something.
Sorry.
Murphy Jack Jr. says that's saying it's coming out this year. He. Wicket said Dune 3's first trailer just dropped and it
Oh
releases
yeah,
mid-December.
yes,
Yeah.
that's cooking, man.
So there
Yeah,
you
but
go.
but Dune has to do a long marketing campaign because, like, who's ever heard of Dune? You know,
Yeah. Well, I'm
they
not
got to
sure
get
that's
the word.
considered
They
a
got to get the
long.
word out.
I'm not sure that's considered a long campaign, but Bill, do me a favor here. Scoot on down the couch, Lens. We have a big old couch here. It gets bigger as more people join the call here on Open Comms Radio. Anyone could join the call. Just pop into the Discord. Here we have our first-time caller, Draco Mundi. Draco Mundi, welcome to Open Comms Radio. This week's question: can I play Star Citizen with my kids?
Wow. So yeah, first time caller. I've been listening to you guys for a while. I think since the first episode.
I think so
Uh,
too.
yeah, I've
Thank
been
you, Draco.
I've been a little lurker. But can you play Star Citizen with your kid? I mean, I don't see why not. During the last event, there was actually a father and daughter that was in our group, and the daughter outed it and saying that he pays her to actually play with him.
There you go, Bill. Your
What?
daughter needs
Yeah,
gas money, right?
yeah. Come mine some rocks for me. I'm looking for gold.
That's
Yeah, I mean
exactly.
that was pretty much what what it felt like, but it was a good time.
Did she mention how much she was getting paid?
$10 an hour.
Get
I
out of
can't. I
here.
can't afford
Oh,
that.
I was like, dang it! Someone wants to pay me $10 an hour. I'll play some Star Citizen with them.
Right?
Yeah. Oh my gosh, yeah. I can make it work. It's below
Yeah,
minimum wage here, but I can make it work.
yeah.
Dude,
I'll fit it into my schedule somehow.
Do I get
I got
overtime? Do I get time and a half if I do more than 8 hours in a row?
You know,
Or
those are all important questions that I didn't ask.
what
oh,
about the weekends? Do you get extra overloading? What about the public holidays?
Yeah,
Is
I
there a
mean,
union for this?
maybe there should be.
if you're streaming or recording, do you have to pay extra for that?
Oh, valid question.
Ooh,
Right?
Valid
I was
question.
going to ask
and if
you,
it,
Lanza. In some of your videos, it looks like you've got like a whole crew working for you.
They are friends, not crew, just friends. All friends. They
Unpaid.
slowly join together.
yeah, he
People
doesn't
who
pay
like
him $10 an
machinima.
But
hour.
that's why
No,
he's
I'm
calling them
not.
friends. He
No.
doesn't want to call them a
Mm.
crew because that implies that.
Yeah, yeah, he
Yeah.
doesn't pay him.
No comments on that. We will get back to you on that. Yeah, that boilerplate. Ah,
So
machinima,
Draco,
machinima.
Draco, this is your first time on the show. You've been listening for a while. I assume you've heard the earlier intro and you've heard the new intro. Yeah. Do
Be
you have an
careful with the
opinion on the
answer.
intros?
I have not heard the newer intro,
Oh, all right. Very good. Well, that's all right.
but I'm sure it's great.
It is great. It's fantastic. 4.7 is coming out. Rockbreaker. Yeah. Crafting. Have you been able to play any of it in the PTU?
No, unfortunately, they decided to wait till I was traveling for this week and next week whenever they released on the PU, so I haven't got a chance to hop in at all. But from what
Even
I've seen, it looks awesome.
yeah, I think it looks pretty good. Lots of industrial gameplay. We're gonna get a new Aurora in the mix. The Aurora Mark II. It doesn't really spark the excitement, I don't think, that
I'm excited.
really?
Yeah. And I don't even. I mean, I don't know. I don't even like the current Aurora. I know you still have one, but I'm excited to see what they do with it.
They've changed it to
I think
one door
it's.
now.
I did see that.
I
I
Draco?
do
don't like
think.
that.
I was gonna say I do think they need to start being real careful about which ones they mark too. Like the Aurora did need a makeover, but
Yeah.
it does feel like it's invalidating a lot of ships whenever they just go and start mark twoing a lot of them. I know that
Yeah,
they
and
said that
Yeah,
they weren't going to start mark twoing everything, but they said a lot of things in the past, and look where we are. So
I agree. I don't like the whole Mark II versus gold standard explanation that we got. I'm kind of like, no, like, I mean, I love the freelancer. I flew the freelancer for years, but it just it doesn't work anymore. Don't Mark II it. Just fix it.
yeah, just make it the better version of itself. Because why would anyone want to fly the Mark One when the Mark Two comes out and it is just the Aurora better?
Yeah,
well, don't call it the
I
Mark
mean,
One. Call it Classic.
classic.
there you go.
It's a branding
I mean,
thing.
we say that, but people are still driving, 67 Chevys and things like that when there's a brand new one.
No, but he's right. You don't see any freelancers in the game. I got in. I bought a freelancer. Now it's so incompatible with the game today. You
Yeah.
know,
I mean,
if they do a freelancer Mark II, right,
Oh,
and you still have to hold on to your shitty old freelancer, but there's this new shiny one, you got to pay $10 more to get it.
But that's the
Kind
whole
of.
idea. I think that's the whole idea behind it, because they want you to buy the new ship. Because, yeah, there's the Aurora, they can fix it, but then everybody gets it for free. Why leave the money on the table, make a new version while your old one is useless, but pay more and get the new one? Simple marketing. That's what, and definitely don't agree with that. That's It's gonna hurt a lot more when the Constellation rework happens and that gets introduced as a MK5. That's gonna hurt a lot.
Yeah.
I have a feeling they're not going to mark to the inflation.
What gives you this
I mean,
confidence?
so I know that there was that SCL. I think it was the one during Thanksgiving last year. They were talking about how like why they're Mark IIing and why they don't. I think the Constellation is such a popular ship that people would light
There
CIG's
will be
buildings on
backlash.
fire. Yeah, like the Aurora is one thing. It is the most owned ship, but it's not as much of a staple as the Connie is.
It's not as
Yeah,
expensive either. You didn't need to save up for an Aurora.
Exactly.
right. So
I
I
really
think
hope you're correct about that, Draco. I really hope.
they already have so many variances of the Constellation that like what would the Mark II bring to the table that the Mark One doesn't? The Mark all of the current constellations just need all they need is a makeover. They just need to be brought back up to standard, and then they would be just as good as many of the other ships they're coming out with now.
Well, speaking of things coming out right now, we do have a giveaway here on Open Comms Radio. It's the first ever giveaway. It is the first ever Open Comms Radio Mystery Prize Giveaway Extravaganza. Da, 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 da. And we have two winners there. Duke, can you see them?
I saw them. Nope. Wait, where'd it go? Nope, I lost it.
In the giveaway channel. I can read them. I see them. We have two winners here.
There it
Drum
is.
roll. I'll insert a drum roll here later.
Done.
Our
Okay.
first winner is Mr. Tim for PC. Mr. Tim for PC, you won a surprise Steam game. I'm going to pull it up here in a second for you guys. And then our second winner is at Colonel Gentleman. COL_Gentleman. Colonel Gentleman, you won the second prize in the giveaway. Look at that, huh? That's pretty cool. I'm just glad you didn't win it, Duke.
I'm glad too. Would have been just like that Bar Citizen all over again. We're doing a Bar Citizen drawing, and I'm up there being Vanna White. And the first ticket that's called is for me
Yeah.
for the thing I'm holding.
Yeah, we were doing the drawing, and then Duke won the first prize at the drawing, and I was like, nope, can't
Yeah,
have
I
that.
gave it away.
Sorry, buddy.
I'm like, no. Yeah.
Did
Yeah.
you say what the prize was? Or just
So
that
the
they won
prize is a video game. I'm going to show you all right now. Let me put it on the screen here.
You ready for this? Well, I'm very prepared as always here on Open Comms.
I'll edit this out of the regular thing.
We'll edit
Okay,
all
I
this
think it is Shower with Your Dad Simulator 2015.
out.
Do you still shower with your dad?
No, it's not.
That is
That's
the game that
insane.
you have
No,
won,
it's.
Mr. Tim for
Oh my
PC
god.
It is
and
actually
Colonel
really
Gentleman.
good game.
It is actually a really good game.
It is
Thank you, Len.
actually very good. Yes, it is
I feel
hilarious.
I feel like you had to really dive deep into the depths of Steam to find that one.
It is
Shower.
funny. It's just funny on a very different level. Yeah.
Yeah, so Mr. Tim and Colonel, I'll DM you guys later, and we'll work something out. As long as you have Steam, I'll send you the game there. Shower with Your Dad Simulator 2015. Speaking of dads, speaking of moms, speaking of everybody who likes to play Star Citizen, we have a first-time caller down here in the audience. So our regulars there are gonna have to wait a minute. Sorry, homies. We're going to invite Nikki D10 up to speak. Nikki D10, first time caller. here on Open Comms Radio. All you gotta do, Nikki, is consent. It's
Just
it's
legal
just your
stuff.
basic. Don't
Don't read
bother
it.
reading it.
Yeah, don't read it.
Yeah.
Nikki D9 read it and he regretted it. So
Nikki D10, welcome to Open Comms Radio, your Star Citizen call-in show. You are here live with Jar Jar Jabroni, Duke Lato II, Lens Nation, Perfect Bill, and Draco Mundi. Nikki D10, can I play Star Citizen with my kids? Nikki D,
he's
can't hear you.
speechless.
I think it's because I forgot to scooch over.
Oh yeah, scooch on over there, Draco.
Yeah, I gotta scooch over so I can get on the couch.
Yeah. All right, Nikki, you there?
Yep. Can you hear me?
Hey yo, Nikki D.
Nikki D10.
Hey. Well, as I was saying, it depends how much fun you want to have.
Ooh,
Oh, good point.
okay.
Can you dive into
You
that for
tell.
me?
Elaborate.
No, I think you can definitely have fun playing with your kid. However, I think if you want to get into a little bit of the nitty gritty, and the camaraderie of that maybe we typically enjoy, maybe it's at Red Scar or somewhere else. I don't know that it's maybe kid friendly.
Are you talking about foul language?
I would say so.
Innuendos?
Innuendos,
Yeah.
perhaps.
Hmm.
You know, this is a good point you have, Nikki, because when I first started playing Star Citizen, I was with this other group, and they were cool, they were all right and stuff, but the guy running the group didn't let us curse or swear or anything because he said it's a group for everybody, and sometimes his nephews come in and they're younger, so he wants to have like a rated E for everyone Discord. And eventually I was just like, I can't do this. I can't. I'm playing Star Citizen. I need to be able to say things. I'm a free spirit.
You know how I put it? I'm gonna use a weird analogy, but try and follow me for this one. Have you ever watched maybe like a Twitch stream or like a YouTuber live, and you look at like the chat of that streamer's chat, and you just see in there it's like 15 mods having a conversation, and then like every once in a blue moon you see someone who's not a mod chime in.
Mhm.
And
Kind
then
of like the show.
yeah, I feel
Right.
like when you have I feel like when you have kids
bit.
around and you have to, moderate yourself so much, it's kind of like being in a room full of moderators, which it's kind of like the same thing as like if you're playing football and there's, 50 referees on the field and then only, 12 players. It gets a little weird at that point.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Sucks the fun out of it sometimes. I certainly feel you.
It just I feel like you can't always open yourself up or feel relaxed, I guess is maybe what I'm getting at. But I mean, as I said, you can have fun. I just feel like sometimes you can't always, let your hair down.
It makes it
Now,
feel like I'm
Nikki-
always walking on eggshells.
Exactly. You
Nikki
don't want to be the
D10.
guy. Yep. Yeah.
Do you have kids?
I don't yet. No.
Yeah. See, I can tell because I swear in front of my kids all the time.
All the time. All the
All the time. Not on
Crazy.
purpose, but it comes out. They get used to it. Don't worry.
100%.
Oh, I do
The
it on
worst. I have five. I have three nephews and two nieces.
He's not sure on the
and
number.
I will say that it's not a good feeling dropping a curse word and then hearing them say it 2 minutes later, and then having their parents look at
Best
you like
feeling.
you're a dickhead.
I love when that happens. That's my favorite. They're gonna learn it anyways. They might as well learn it from me.
It's
But
a fair point.
you gotta teach them how to do it properly, because a lot of times they learn the first time they learn a word, it's just every other word is the word they just learned. And you're like, no, you gotta learn how to properly utilize these words.
Yeah. I mean, Len started the show by talking about how his son would bully him in the game. So I feel like
this is actually a very valid point. Sorry, continue. Finish it.
No, go on, please.
No,
You
this
were
is a
saying I
very
made a
valid
good point.
Yeah, this is a very valid point of everybody's saying, because yes, the language is extremely important. With us, it's like we have no filter at home, in the sense that if we are watching something, he's allowed to watch it. We will not censor him and tell him that, hey, walk away from here because this movie is not for you. Because, but then again, we are a little bit careful about what we pick to watch. We're not watching porn, you know, like that is like on an extreme scale. But we're not watching crappy stuff. And I swear, I do. As yeah, we play Star Citizen exactly. Yeah, there's no way you will not swear in Star Citizen. 30Ks were a thing of the past, but still the memory lingers. But one thing I do not personally, I don't like, there are people that we know as well who just swear for the heck of it, where every sentence has a F word in it without, because just it sounds cool. I don't like that. Even I don't like to engage in conversation with them people or take them even seriously, because you're just saying it for the sake of it. That stereotype of a person, and there are those people in the world. So I don't like that, and that kind of behavior sometimes comes out quite a lot in online multiplayer games. But I'm glad to say that when we are playing, and we have a very different groups of people that we play with, and also I believe that you attract your kind of people to you. You always end up hanging out with
True.
the kind of people you want to hang out with. And well, those are all the kind of people who, yes, sometimes let their hair down, but they're not obsessively swearing all the time. So when we are doing the missions, and we are, because my son is now getting involved in the racing in Star Citizen, so he practiced quite a lot, and he hangs out with Jack Odin, who is one of the very fastest people in Star Citizen right now. And he runs these racing school for XGR community, and there's people from every walk of life. I didn't even ask Jacko, but Jacko actually said that, hey, we have a 12-year-old with us today, or whenever he's there, and he's not just there to hang out. He is one of the fast racers. He's got his name on the leaderboards. So just be aware. We're not saying don't swear, but just be aware. And people just normally behave. I think it's just a nice feeling. But we don't censor anything. I swear, sometimes I talk to him, sometimes I use the F word, shit, whatever, and I stream. This happens quite a lot. But yeah, it's not obsessive. It's not. So you definitely can play with your kids and also swear when you want to.
Yeah, big thing is knowing your audience. I like that.
Exactly.
Yeah, your kid sounds like a little Anakin Skywalker there. Little 12-year-old boy
No,
racing with the big guys.
Yeah, he's a little
no, he's
sweaty. Settle down.
Sounds a little sweaty. Yeah.
but he's
Racist.
he's on the SCR leaderboard, so he's participating in the heavy class, and I'm very happy that he's caught the bug of racing, because I think that skill of ship racing, that's very transferable. You know, that's your hand-eye coordination, man. That, like, it's not easy to race in Star Citizen and be good at it. So if
That's
he
true.
does that, I'm very happy with that. I'm very, very happy
True.
about that.
That is a
Right.
weird thing. Like I talk about with my kids, where I'd rather they played a video game than watch TV for the most
Exactly.
part. Unless it's
Yeah.
something, I mean, like they like watching nature documentaries and stuff, which I'm cool
Yeah.
with. But otherwise, I'm like, play a game where you can create, or you can compete, or learn something. I mean, my son's reading. He's 7. His reading is fantastic, and most of it is actually from No Man's Sky.
Yes, because a lot of
Mhm.
text in the dialogue in
So
that,
much
and
text, and so much like
yes,
the crafting and like hunting down all the
yeah,
stuff. And I'm like, there's not a lot of 7-year-olds who are going around talking about aluminum and all the other
yes,
metals.
that's a
But
very good point, mate. Like I never even thought of that. Like, yeah, because all the crafting recipes that you need in No Man's Sky, they all make
mhm,
somewhat sense in the real world. Yeah, I mean, absolutely. And even the base building in No Man's Sky, that is a skill which is
yep,
transferable.
true. Yeah, he's got that.
What? How?
How? Jar
Yeah,
Jar,
you're reaching.
dude.
You're reaching here.
No, okay. Have you played No Man's Sky at all,
A little
or
bit.
you?
little bit.
No, so then you cannot be the judging authority here because No Man's Sky's base building is amazingly
Really creative.
creative.
You can
It's
get
very
crazy
creative.
creative.
Like I have my like what, 10 bases and 3 of them are just mazes. Like they're labyrinths, they're hidden rooms, and my god, I had the best time making those bases.
But how's
Same
that
thing happens in
transferable?
Valheim.
Well, it's
Well, hey, architecture, mate. It's level building, like it's beauty of design.
and even in
I don't
base
know.
terms, like, depending on how young they get into it, you're just talking about spatial learning and how
Hmm.
spaces physically relate to each other. That can be big for kids. I mean, that's why we play with Legos.
As a
It's
40-year-old man, is it
there
still
we
important
go.
for me to participate in spatial learning skills?
No, because
Well,
you're
yeah.
it's
Am
too
I?
late for you already.
Oh,
You know,
so
Because
not how
you're
the
a
you
lost
game.
cause.
didn't play No Man's Sky when you were a kid, Jar Jar. That's why. So,
No, I played Pokemon, and
I,
my grandmother did look at it, and she was like, "Well, at least he's reading."
oh,
So
he's very good at Legos. Exactly. I think that skill it gets transferred. But in this case, he was playing Legos before that he was playing No Man's Sky, and he's won awards in his Lego videos and whatnot. Like it's good stuff. I think the skills are very transferable.
all right.
There you go.
Well,
It's settled.
look, we're gonna bring up another caller here soon. But Nikki D, I want to make sure you had enough time to say everything you wanted to say. Uh, is there anything else itching your bones right now?
Maybe
Hey,
the one thing I'll leave you
BTU.
guys with is I do think it's an awesome thing to be able to play games with your kid or just really share any experience with your kid that you both enjoy. So regardless of how other people uh, receive it, I feel like at the end of the day, it's more important than anything else to be able to have a shared experience with your kid that you can both enjoy, and you know if that's Star Citizen or whatever that is, you should be able to do that in any circumstance.
That's wholesome.
That's a beautiful thought.
Nikki D's leaving right now to schedule his vasectomy. I can feel
Uh-oh.
Yeah,
Oh
Nikki, you can
boy.
stay on the couch if you want, or you can pop off as you like. The couch does get bigger and bigger the more people that get on. Duke peed on it once, but that's what the smell is. Don't worry about it.
2 or
We're
3
gonna
times,
bring
I
up
think.
Cosmic Hobo next. Cosmic Hobo's a
Ooh,
regular
Lord
here.
Anubis was next. I'm
Anubis
just
isn't
saying.
ready. Anubis told me he's not ready.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
So, Cosmic Hobo, welcome to Open Comms Radio, your Star Citizen call-in show. This week's question, how many land cards do I need in my commander deck?
It depends on your mana curve.
What?
If you've
Yeah.
got a lot of 1, 2, and 3 drops, you need fewer land. But if you've got some bigger ones like 5, 6s, and 7s, if you're really bringing out the big boys, you're going to need more land.
What would you say is like average?
Average is usually around 20 to 30, depending on, again, your mana
Okay,
curve.
I'm a
thank you.
big fan of 30.
I have absolutely no idea what's going on.
We're
I
talking
mean,
about
I feel
Magic
like
the
you got the
Gathering.
easier question than the rest of us. I just want to
Oh,
point this out.
oh yeah, we have this. Duke, ask him the Star Citizen one.
What, no, what was that? What was that all about?
That was
Magic.
Magic the Gathering. Keep up, bro.
We're going to play Magic.
I'm sorry.
You can
I,
play
I
Magic
have
with your kids.
I have kids, so
Hey,
You can
I
play
play
Magic with
Magic
them.
with my kid.
We play
Settle
Magic.
down.
Hobo,
See,
can one play Star Citizen with their kids?
Yeah, you can play Magic with your kids. Just you need to build them a deck
No,
and
no,
yeah.
no
find out
magic.
what they want to play. And
I
they
would
do a lot
rather
of
my
theme
kids
stuff
started
these
doing
days.
drugs like a normal person.
Yeah, that's
If
fair.
you if
Drugs
you
would be
buy per
cheaper.
card, it's not that expensive.
Mm,
If you research the cards you want to buy,
it
If you
gets
just
My
print
expensive
them,
my
so
dealer said
fast.
the same thing. If I bought per
bro,
blunt,
I spent like $80. It's not that big a deal.
I have a deck that's
Compared
like
to Star Citizen,
100.
Magic, if
It
as long as
adds
you're
up.
not gambling.
It adds up. Trust me. I've got 9 decks.
my God,
Anyway, yeah, sure. Like all the reasons so far have been covered, in my opinion, for if you can play with your kids. And I have loved that we've not just defaulted to, yeah, shove them in a turret, because I feel like that's most parents' answer is, yeah, sure, I want to stick my kid in a turret or have him be a box monkey or something.
That's true. No
I
one's brought that up.
I would like to actually kind of comment off of that. I do think Star Citizen is in a bit of a unique situation. I don't know about unique, but there are so many game loops and stuff that like you can get your kid involved in any, you know, game loop that, based on what games they enjoy playing. So
Yeah.
it's not exactly the same, but there's just so many different types of game loops that they can interact with that it is a kind of in a unique position to be able to like get them to play a bunch of different ways with a bunch of different game loops.
Yeah, and there's not it's not as open-ended as say Minecraft, but it's also not as strict as say a Call of Duty match. It's got that nice kind of I can go here, I can do that. Wow, there's that appeal to it that you don't get in almost any other game that brings, I would assume, all of us back to the game even after breaks of months, if not years. Sometimes it still brings us back, and I think for that reason, it's also good for kids to have sort of that mold breaking experience because if you look at games that are advertised to kids these days, Fortnite,
Hmm.
Roblox,
Banned in my
and
house.
yeah, Minecraft, I guess, as well. But those are very open-ended, but also very, and I know this is ironic for talking about Star Citizen, monetized.
Yeah, I knew
Yep.
it.
Um,
I knew it was
Yep.
coming.
yeah, they're. I hate using the word predatory, but
Oh, they definitely are.
eh,
They
They
absolutely
um,
are.
are.
They're
yeah,
literally teaching kids to gamble, and then
Yep.
everything put in front of them is just money, 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 money.
yeah.
Literally just
And
things where
there's a
like
great
they just sit
irony
there
for
and hit a
saying that
block.
Star Citizen's not monetized that same way because it it it, it is, but it's not in game. It's not in your face and it's not
Yeah,
constant.
it's not on the
Like
True.
main menu when you turn it on every
there's no
single
battle
time.
pass.
Yeah.
There's
That's
no login splash screen battle pass with a
Yeah.
sexy dancing lady or something. Uh, gotcha
Well, hold
game
on. Go
sort
back
of.
to that. Go back to that lady.
Go play a
Click.
gotcha
Click
game.
that. Click that. Yeah.
Yeah, see, that's what they want. It's like, oh wow, I want pretty lady, or I want I don't know, Chappelle Roan skin so I can floss on my friends.
Pink
I
Pony
think I got
Club.
that right.
Na,
Um,
Do,
na,
do, do,
na, na.
do, do,
yeah.
do, do,
So
do,
like
do, do, do. Sorry.
it it's open ended without being monetized and open ended, I guess. Which it's a weird way to put it, but it's refreshing, I think. And I think for kids, maybe that could be refreshing for them too. I don't have kids. I've got a 10-year-old niece, but she doesn't play much of anything. Stardew Valley, I think, and Zelda. But yeah,
Okay. Okay. Now, when you were younger, Cosmic Hobo, what was it that you were playing with? No, I'm sorry, that came out wrong. What was it that you were playing? What video game were you playing that your parents were taking away from you? That they were like, you, no, not this. Or did you have any?
um, they weren't very good at that. In the sense that they weren't very good at understanding, I guess, video games all that much.
Yeah.
Like, so like they take away the Xbox or something if I was bad, or the Game Boy would be taken away at some point or another for grounding. Like everyone gets that at some point in their life as a kid. Like they get punished. They did something wrong and they get punished. But like I don't know, my parents never fully understood it, which also means that I got to play like Halo and GTA and all sorts of things that I was probably like if you remember correctly, some of us probably do, the first StarCraft, just before even Brood War, just StarCraft, was rated M. It gets forgotten a
Really?
lot. It was originally rated M.
That's
I
interesting.
loved the fuck out of that.
Was the one
I
on the
played that
N64 also
What
M?
was that
I think
rated
it
M
was.
for?
violence. The Marines
Yeah, but
blow up into blood. Like,
those are little tiny Marines.
I don't know. We're talking the '90s MPAA here.
Look,
So
man, when you're
sure,
looking at them from a
whatever.
satellite, all Marines are little teeny tiny.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying.
There's a lot
When
of blood in that game.
when you're blowing them up from space, it doesn't count.
doesn't count.
Yeah.
So go around for a second. Was anyone banned from playing a certain game from their parents? Anyone not
Mm,
allowed to play anything?
Nothing. No,
There
never.
were definitely games. There were definitely games that I wasn't allowed to
Oh,
play, but they were also ones that I never really got my hands on to begin with,
Okay.
I guess. But
Duke
GTA, I
Nukem.
knew, like, my parents knew about that. Oh, yeah.
Duke Nukem.
But yeah, GTA, my parents knew about that one, and they definitely weren't getting me GTA at that time.
Okay. Okay. I'm just thinking because it sounds like it is very different. Like what you said, Hobo, is like my parents didn't understand video games. It's like, dude, my parents didn't understand video games either. They didn't know shit. And I remember I went to GameStop when I was a kid, or maybe it was EB Games or whatever, Funko Land or something
I
like
remember
that.
that time.
And I went to get Resident Evil 4 for the Nintendo GameCube. This was like when it was an exclusive to the GameCube. And the guy behind the counter was like, "Are you sure you want your kid to play this?" And I think I was 14, right? But it was rated M. And I had to like he was like, "It's extremely violent." He's like, "People are cutting each other's heads off with chainsaws." And I looked up at my mom and she looked down at me and she's just like, "Yeah, like whatever." And I just remember being so
I ain't the
stoked.
lost cause. That
Yeah.
reminds me. I was working myself. I was working at GameStop back in the day when I was in college, and I remember that this kid comes in. He was probably like maybe like 8 or 9, and he's with his mom, and he gives me Grand Theft Auto 4, right? And I typically at the spiel, and I usually would just say like, "Man, you aware this is rated mature," and the kid was like being a dick. He was like, she's like, "Oh," and he was like, "Mom, it's fine. Like, I play it with Billy or whatever all the time. I play with Billy." And she's like, "Oh, well, like it's not that bad, is it?" Like gives her that look, and I'm like, and I looked at this fat little kid who was being a little dick, and I'm like, "Ma'am, in this game, your son can not only murder whoever he wants, but he can have sex with a prostitute and then murder her to get his cash back." And she's like, "Oh no, we are not getting that." And the kid's like, "Mom, it's fine. Like I played at Billy's house." She's like, "Well, you're not anymore." She's like, "Thank you." And they
Oh.
walk out, and I'm like, "Yes."
Got him.
Hopefully one day we'll be able to murder the prostitutes to get our money back in Star Citizen if they really want to make it immersive.
A man can
Yeah.
dream.
That was
But we have
actually one of my other ideas for the show is what rating should Star Citizen be? Like,
Ah.
what are they
oh
going for?
yeah, it's not rated yet.
Definitely,
It's still
definitely
Interesting.
seems to be mature, right? With all the swearing
Yeah.
and the shooting of people.
I think it depends on whether or not the chat is on or off. I think that changes the rating
Oh.
really.
yep,
I mean,
100%.
Global makes an AO game immediately, but
Yeah. I mean, outside of that, I don't see. I mean, there's no blood, so
there's some
I mean,
when you shoot someone. A little.
it's
Well, because
not
we're
really
always
all
in
that
armor.
noticeable.
If you shoot someone without armor, is there blood? I can't. It's been so
I
long.
think so. There's a little.
I think when you get
I,
shot a couple times, doesn't your screen go all red and splattery?
True. But we could just tell the kids that your armor is actually full of spaghetti.
Yeah, you're just super stoned and your eyes are red.
They've got a very big spaghetti policy there in EVE, a very expansive one.
honestly, if any of the if anyone survived like Halo 1 like voice chat, I think I think that's kind of the benchmark, more or less. If you can survive Halo 1 voice chat, I think you'll be okay in certain. I don't think
I
there's
had a
anything that
really,
quite
really
like that.
terrible person set that as a benchmark once, as he was trying to threaten a minority group in a Discord server. It was like, look, Snowflake, I survived the Halo lobbies. I'm like,
It
oh
was a
my
dark
god.
place.
Me
It
too,
was a
me
dark
too,
times.
man. I survived. I'm still teabagging people to this day in every game I play. You guys know that. I do it in Star
Yeah,
Citizen as
but that's
well.
with love.
I got him
Not
banned for
always. Not always. All right, look,
threatening
guys, we
violence.
got another caller here. This is a regular guy. But before we bring him up, we do have a word from our sponsor. Our sponsor is Cruise Lux. Here goes our word from our sponsor.
Yes, 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 yes. That was not what we planned, but okay, let me go pull up the Cruise Lux. Here we go. All right. These days are tough. The economy's down, ASOPs are down, even regen. When everything seems to be down, you can count on Cruise Lux to pick you up. With 20% slam by volume, Lux gives you the power to push past the hard parts and make this day your day. Cruise Lux. Give no fucks. Please drink responsibly. Your clone must be 21 minutes or older. Not legal on Monarchs or Aberdeen.
Cruise Lux, give no fucks.
Insert the commercial jingle there.
Da-na-na-na-na.
I
Very good,
like
very
the
good.
Ding
I like
ding.
your clone must be 20 minutes or older. That
That's
was
good.
good.
That was I liked that.
Yeah,
That was
that was
Very
nice.
that was a solid
Nice ad.
solid commercial.